I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you would have seen I uploaded two videos previous to this. One was Maya's Mysteries and then another one was my show reel. Now I uploaded these because I am proud of these university productions, and I believe it's good for me later in life for when work colleagues or production companies want to get in contact with me. I thought it'd be better off on this channel than say do a separate channel, because it'll be easier just everything being on this one. If it's not you, if it's not for you, that's fine. I don't expect you to watch them, but if you are interested and you have any questions, as I say in every video, my social medias are always, all my social media will be down below, so go and check it out. So today is a tag like questions. I know it sounds quite old. I remember watching these when I was like 10, 11. But I thought I'd do this video as it would be like a good experience, a way for you to get to know me. So this is a list of questions that no one really asks. I thought this would be a good way for you to kind of get to know me. If I keep looking down, it's just because I got my laptop, so I do apologise if I keep looking down, but it's just to see what the questions are. So the first question is, where did I grow up? I grew up in Milton Keynes in England. What's the earliest memory you have? I think the earliest memory I have is we had this hedgehog cake for my birthday and it was chocolate, but apparently I didn't like it. There's a video of me like saying, "Mum, I don't like it." That's the earliest memory I have. And I think I must have been like 6, 7, I think. I was really tiny. What would you do with money if you won the lottery? Obviously I'll give some to charity, because I'll give it to a mental illness charity, because some of my family have been affected by mental illnesses. Me personally, when I went through school, I suffered quite badly with my mental health, as I didn't really have anyone to turn to friend-wise. And I wasn't really close to my mum during that time due to family problems. So I'll give some money to a mental illness charity. I'll take all my family on a holiday. I'll probably learn to drive, get myself a car, get myself a place in London. What could you have done to make today more productive? I've actually done quite a lot today. I've uploaded Maya's Mysteries. I'm filming this video. I'm going to film some TikToks after this. I've worked out. I've cleaned my room. So I'm actually pretty productive. The only thing I can think of is going through my university reading list and see if there's anything I can catch up on. I'm going to have to try and stay productive in that aspect. Do you need to be tucked in to sleep, or can you fall asleep anyhow? I usually sleep on my stomach, and then I face my head that way. I don't know, apparently it's weird. People I know sleep face up. I can't do that. It just makes me feel weird. If you had to kiss, marry and kill YouTubers, who would you choose and what would you do to them? So I would kiss Elmo Films. I would marry Harry out of the Sidemen. He's just whew. I'll kill Jake Paul, obviously. What show do you watch that isn't targeted to your age group? So I've got Disney Plus, so I've been watching Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, because that's what I grew up with. They're the type of shows that I love, and I wish they would have brought back. Netflix is alright, I guess, but childhood was based around Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, Friends, them type of shows. If you could have one talent, what would it be? Definitely singing. I wish I could sing, but I just can't sing. But when I was at school, someone said that I couldn't sing. So 5 things that make your average day better. Well, obviously one's my family, second one's food. Working out actually started to make me feel happier because I feel more confident in myself. Trying out new makeup and shopping. What languages do I speak? I currently just speak English. I did Spanish at school, but I didn't do very well at it. I think I got a D or an E, I think. Which language do you wish you could speak? Now, for my course, I looked at jobs online, and apparently some of the jobs that are international, They want you to speak like a range of languages, such as like Spanish, Italian, French. They want you to speak kind of them languages. So I am thinking of doing like a course after uni, but I'm not sure yet. I might want to just jump straight into finding a job, because it is hard with the media industry trying to find a job. Which country do you wish you were from? So I wish I was actually from America. I would love to live in LA or California. They're like my places to go, to travel. I don't know what it's like to live out there, so I'm not 100% sure if I would want to live there. But Crete in Greece, I definitely know. I've been there once and I love Greece to pieces. I would love to go and live out there, live my Donna life. What is your usual bedtime? My bedtime, I usually go to sleep about midnight or 1 o'clock some days. Some days I will fall asleep like 8 o'clock. So I don't really have a usual sleep pattern. It's kind of like all over the place. It depends what I have on. It depends if I have assignments due next day. Depends if I have a lecture the next day as well. So I don't really have a usual bedtime. Have you ever conquered a fears of yours? So I have a fear of wasps and spiders. They're my two massive fears, and I'm starting to get a bit better with like bees and wasps. If they're on my window, I can kind of like flick them out, whereas before I would have to get someone to try and get them out. Spiders, I think I'm starting to get a tiny bit better. Like, I can get a cup and put a piece of paper on and take it out. I can easily do that now, whereas before, as I said, I would have to get someone to do it. So they are slowly getting better. I think it's due to me living by myself for university, so that's why I think I've kind of conquered them a bit. What was an irrational fear you had as a child? Clowns. I was terrified. I couldn't go to McDonald's because I was scared that clown was there. I don't know where this fear came from, but I just remember I couldn't go to McDonald's parties because if you remember, McDonald's had like parties at the back for little kids, and they had like a playground bit and everything. Most of them don't really have them now, but back when I was a kid, they used to have parties at the back, and they would bring in Donald the clown in, and I used to be terrified of him. I don't know why, I was just terrified. What did you want to be when you were a kid? So I wanted to be a vet or a doctor, but I realised I couldn't stand seeing people in harm or seeing an animal in harm's way. I just couldn't do it. I love my animals, and I just wouldn't be able to put an animal down. So I realised that I couldn't do that later in life. And plus I wasn't really that good at science, so I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. Which teacher left the most impact on your life? So in the first school, we had this really nice teacher. I loved her so much. If you're watching, you probably won't. I don't think anyone will know her. I do have a book at home that I think my mum will kind of remember her. But basically I had this teacher in first school. She was so lovely and everything. And when we left first school, she actually gave us this book and she wrote a little message in it. And I love it so much. Secondary school, there was this teacher called Miss Woodsworth, I think. She was my favourite tutor. And then she had to, but she only came for like year 11 and 10, I think. So I left just when she started her career there. So I was quite sad when that ended because she was really nice. She always made sure that I was okay, because obviously I didn't have the best time at school. And my tutor group, I didn't really get along with that many people in there. But otherwise, yeah, she was like my favourite teacher. And then there was Miss Martha, I can't remember. But she was also my favourite tutor. I had her in year 7 and she was there until the end. So I really like her as a teacher. She was my favourite one. Will you want to be remembered after you die? I feel like I'll be remembered anyway by like family and friends and loved ones. I feel like I'll be remembered no matter what. So it's not a massive thing for me to be remembered. I know some people's like dreams are to be like remembered by like as a celebrity or well known in the world or do something good in the world. But I feel like I'm not that bothered in that aspect of being a celebrity that everyone remembers. If I get successful on YouTube, that's like, I'm glad I'm impacting someone's life. That's the good thing I love about YouTube, is that you can reach out to so many people from all over the world. In an aspect, that could be what I'm going to be remembered as when I pass away. But it's not really my goal to be known. It's my goal to be successful in life, and maybe that's how I'll be known. What was the last movie that made you cry? Now, I cry a lot at films. I really do. I cried at Dear John. I've cried at Marley and Me. If you didn't cry at Marley and Me, you literally have no heart. Like,
don't be fucking rude.
I don't get how you cannot cry when the dog passed away. If you haven't watched it, I'm sorry. But it was a film that was made ages ago, and if you haven't watched it, like, where have you been? Have you ever been so happy that you cried? I don't think I actually have. I think if I was to like graduate and leave, actually no, I do. When I obviously came back from Zante, from the workers' holiday, yeah, so when I left Zante to come home, I did feel happy and I did feel sad. It was kind of a mixture between happy and sad tears, because at the same time, like, I was so happy with the memories that I made from that trip, and at the same time I was sad that I was leaving there because I didn't really want to leave. I loved everyone there. But I'm sure when I graduate from university, I'm sure I'll cry then. It's a non-brainer. Of course I'll cry when I graduate, because I would have put my blood, sweat and tears into every assignment that I've done, and uni isn't exactly easy. It's quite stressful. Have you ever won anything? Or so what? So I have won a camera from the university, but I still haven't received it due to everything that's going on right now. It's not a priority. But yeah, that's the only thing I've really won, I think. I don't think I won anything else, like clothes or anything. I always enter competitions, but I never win anything. If you had to get married to the last friend you texted, how would it go? So that would be my housemates, and I don't really see them yet. So yeah, it would be my housemate, I think. Actually, no. We have a group chat for our, like, if you've watched my mysteries or my show reel, we have a group chat, so it would be that. So that would be a bit weird, so it wouldn't end well. Do you mind getting famous even if it's bad? Yes, I do. If it's bad, like news, I don't want any part of it, because I'm not getting famous from that, because you look at celebrities that have been raised with bad news and press, and it just doesn't go well for them. I'd rather be well known for being good and kind. Right, so that is all the questions. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, because I know more than 80% of you are not subscribed, which, come on guys, what else have you had to do? You're just at home watching YouTube, watching TikTok, so you might as well subscribe and be a part of this family that we have going so far. So please give it a massive thumbs up. Please hit that bell and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me and to be notified when I upload. And I love you all so much. I hope all of you are so safe, and I will see you next time.